we're getting a shit ton of barrels in over the next couple weeks from different distilleries, from different mash bills. We're getting ready to, we've been doing 21. Man, look at that beard. Gosh dang. Yours is pretty good too.
Yeah, I got it cut Wednesday.
Yeah.
I try to keep it shaved.
Me too. Anyhow, we're kind of making a switch from 21 to 36. We're still going to have plenty of 21, but we want to start using some 36. We have a bunch of 36 bourbon coming in from Memphis. It's possible we're going to get those old barrels in soon, and then we're working with somebody from another distillery that I'll disclose soon as the deal's done, to get some crazy experimental shit. We know that porter's coming in here in a few weeks. We want to we also, so in the tank we have about 500-600 bottles of the batch 79 that was left over from 79 that we held on to. So we're going to start with that as a base, and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll start with that as a base and add on to it. So now we're going to kind of talk about what we want to do with that. The other tank, we have a honey wheat. We're considering putting some rye bourbon into the honey wheat to kind of bring the sweetness together. So that's where we're at right now. Over the weekend, we got a shit ton of barrels.
Yep.
At the beginning of the month, we didn't have shit. We had like maybe 15 barrels to work with. Maybe, really, honestly, less.
I mean, really, we probably had 4 or 5 that we were dipping into.
Yeah, so 4 or 5 barrels. We were towards the end of our wheats, our wheated bourbons, and then Sydney came up with the idea to do a honey wheat. And we took one barrel, put it into an old honey cask that was from the days when we did fucking Easy Rye. Gave it a little bit of honey, a little bit of a like dusty vibe.
So it's like a dusty honey graham cracker is what it is.
Super interesting.
It's like golden grams or something. It is legit good.
Made it taste older.
Yeah.
It was just weird. Honey shouldn't do that.
It was really good.
So that's where we're at with it. We're just under 500 bottles on a honey wheat, and we just got in this weekend. We got in a shit ton of 9 and 11-year-old, basically spanning from 9 to 12-year-old, 36% MGP. It was my breath stink. I smoked cigars last night.
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
That's good. Looks like you're afraid to look at me in the eyes or something. I don't know.
I'm listening to your storytelling.
Yeah. I don't know how you explain a 36%. It's just real hearty, right? It's a hearty pour. Very classic, classic whiskey. Yeah. Not classic bourbon, in my opinion.
Yeah,
21's a classic bourbon for me.
I think right out of the barrel, they like we sampled 5 or 6 of them Saturday, 5 or 6. Every one of them, I mean, we were like, man, that could almost be a sib. Man, that could almost be a sib. Man, that could almost be a sib. Just because there's so much to the palate already coming right out of the single barrel. It is really good.
And the extra rye is going to give it a little extra kick.
Yeah.
So project 1 is going to be the wheated. Okay.
Yep.
So what do we think we want to do moving forward? Should we grab a couple Glens of it and just talk about it real quick?
Yeah, I think we can.
Let's do that.
For sure.
Yep. This is the honey wheat. You can tell that just that 50 bottles or so of that 21% changed it. Definitely have honey still.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's definitely wheat still. But it's got a little bit of a little bit of a bitterness to it on the nose.
So honey's there. The wheat is a little bit less.
It is. It's still there.
But there's a good spicy right in the middle of the palate now.
Yeah.
That wasn't there before.
It's heartier now. Yeah. That's a really good pour. 10 divided by 36. I forgot how to divide.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
So according to this, it's 437.
That's what it is then. It's 437 bottles is where we sit. Maybe we just didn't do it right last time.
Could be.
So we need at least 600 bottles. Babe, how many bottles do you think we're going to need? In your opinion, do you want 1,000? Do you want? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
2 batches of 1,000?
I need at least 1 batch of 1,000.
Well, you're going to have 1,000 on the next one. So on this honey wheat.
Probably 600.
600. Do you really think that's good though?
I think that's good.
Okay. So 437. So really basically it's about another barrel.
Yep.
Okay. That barrel, I mean, I'd like to add some age to it.
Oh, I agree.
That'd be cool. actually.
It'd be nice to throw some oiliness in the back of this.
Yeah, so that might take away from it a little bit, but I don't disagree. I know what you mean. Because what it has going on for it kind of is that it's like refined and moves, and that rye definitely brought some sweetness to it.
Yep.
That rye bourbon. I don't think we can go wrong. But I think what we want to do is make sure that the barrel. What we ought to do is we ought to try to find a really deep one and one that's kind of like playing on top a little bit, like a little more of like the one we just tried earlier that I thought tasted like a 9-year was really 11-year.
Yep.
Maybe play with that one. And we'll play with like a deep mean one, and then we should probably play with like a 9-year 36%.
Okay.
And I think between those, we'll just kind of go from there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that was the story of the weeded.
Yep.
So we have another story in a tank. And basically, we were just, at that point, we were out of barrels.
We were dead out.
So we had about 600 bottles worth of 79 left. We put that in the tank and just let it marry. And knowing we're going to be getting this old stuff in and thinking in just 7-10 days, we were going to need to put something out.
Right.
But we feel pretty good that 79, I mean,
Already a really top notch. I mean, it really has a lot of that like chalk candy sweet up front. It's a really solid pour all the way through. I mean, it was already great.
It was like one notch from being like top tier. It's way better base than we've ever worked with. We might learn something though and realize that maybe it's a hard base to work with. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, it smells like
I feel like
that old shit back there.
Yeah, I feel like 88 started out like this kind of to a point. Like after we got everything married up for a little while.
Oh, that's fucking good, buddy. Holy shit. So look, my opinion on this is I want it to taste a little older,
Yep.
and I think I'd like it to be a little thicker.
So hard 11-year bourbon on this one.
Yeah, I think so. Because this is like really good. Oh, I mean, it's thick and it's old,
Right.
But this is so close to being amazing.
Yep. So we could do probably 3 barrels of that 11-year in this and have a nice huge batch, and it could be pretty crazy good.
This is pretty good. Wow.
I mean, three
Wow.
three barrels I would estimate would probably put us at 1,100, 1,200
Yeah.
if that's what you want.
So let's go through and
At least 2 barrels.
We'll be thinking of both batches as we go through these barrels, and then I think before we just dump things in, we probably ought to try them with these.
Agreed. Yep.
Because we don't have any time.
No, we can't get it wrong and then fix it.
No, and you can never take things away, but you can fix them. We need to have this bottled probably in 10 days.
Yes. Next week, I feel like we're gonna have all bottling all next week. For
Yeah,
sure.
so this is gonna be a shit show, but we'll get her done.
This is our batch 79 barrel.
Okay. We just tried through some shit and figured out that blending with 11-year-old shit's easy. Can you imagine having like older shit than that? You wouldn't even have to work. We're working our way up. I'm gonna make a prediction and say that this hybrid of 79, whatever it's called, is gonna be the best thing we've ever done. That was just one barrel, and it's already fucking.
It's pretty fucking.
Yeah, it's already kind of up there. So I think you need to have a safety glasses, a safety vest, and a hard hat to match your strobe light. Yeah. And I think we should wire it to where it beeps when you go forward and backward.
Oh God. Are you gonna move those back in yet? Yeah, I'm gonna slide them back, but then I don't have to lift them to do that. So.
2 years ago, we would have went through all this shit by now. Oh, we would have. I wouldn't be able to sleep without knowing everything that was in these barrels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it's like, now we just have to get a job done, and we'll have time next week.
So yeah, I think that's what it really comes down to is right now I'm kind of feeling under the gun like, dude, I got to get blended.
We got to get shit blended, yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, no, you're solid, man. Actually, even with all these barrels, I still got room to drive around in here. That's
Look at all this floor space. So much aerobics in here.
nice. It's a nice change. Good. $413. Can't do my threes.
Your fucking handwriting's about as good as mine.
Fucking sucks.
Mine's worse, dude. I'm pretty sure.
I could have like.
My signature's worse than what you just wrote.
Well,
I've wrote my signature my whole life.
my signature is a J and a C. That's all it is.
That's where I'm at. I'm JR, but you can't tell.
If it's too much more, it looks like shit.
So why don't you just use the one side, the fine mesh?
I think it'd be too slow. I think, well,
Would it?
Yeah. So the only reason we did that initially was
Oh, he's been thinking about his response the whole time.
No, I did. I was honestly.
It was like 5 minutes.
Fuck with Joe.
Uh-huh.
The reason we initially did that was because of the Apple branding.
Uh-huh.
We didn't want any Charlie.
That's actually a good idea. Okay, I'll quit making fun of you.
You won't quit making fun of me.
No, I won't.
You ready to blow this battery?
Yep.
There it is. Thing of beauty right there.
That's some non-charred wood.
Yeah, usually it's like leftover barrel pump.
Interesting. Oh, like they zipped out the hole? What are you doing, Roxanne?
Proofing our new barrels.
Oh,
It's made by saying 19, 110.
it's a little fucking low.
Still reading 110.
It's toggling between 109.9 and 110.
Are you keeping us in compliance?
I am.
Okay. So tall. This tank is a pain in the ass. I don't think, speaking of compliance, I don't think it's compliant.
OSHA said it's okay.
I doubt
I told
it.
the guy at OSHA a while ago.
Yeah, the OSHA guy, Ocean from the
Mr.
truck.
Ocean,
Yeah.
He's what? This is OSHA compliant. Well, just film him from the waist up. I've got a harness on, you just can't see it.
And this is our
Hold on.
79. The leftover 79. We need to send you a bill for gym membership.
Hey, I was pretty sore, I ain't gonna lie.
I bet, dude.
Keep going. You're good up top.
I mean, hardly.
That should work. Hey, come my way, Matt. Just bring it my way a little bit. There you go. Good? Yep. That's gonna be a freaking job.
What a pain in the ass.
Get it?
You're gonna bust our strings, bud. Oh, holy shit, you got it all over me.
Fucking throwing it good. It's like.
Weeded. Got the weeded? One more in there. So look, I think it's fucking awesome. I think it's like, to me, it tastes like honey wheat right now. Legit. Man, it's fucking delicious.
It brought it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's got like a sweet, like a honey butter on the end of it or something.
I totally agree. It's like honey butter, for sure. It definitely worked out. You can tell it's still wheat,
Yeah.
you know? This is a little more bready now.
It's wheat, but it's in that real thick wheat kind of category now.
Yep, a little fatter, a little more chunky.
Yeah, it's It's not just like fruit fall off. Like it don't do that.
It's a full pallet now, dude.
It's really
Front to back.
Yeah, it's really good.
What would you do to it? I'm not afraid to do anything to it.
I think let it sit. I think just let it sit and do what it's gonna do. Give it a couple days. Honestly, I don't know if I'd touch anything.
Yep. So we'll see. Now, 88 or 79. So look, I think it's amazing. There's room. There's room to grow on that.
No, you're right.
I'd like to find an oak bomb.
I'd like to draw some of the ethanol off the front and push the pallet toward the middle and into the back.
Oak.
Yep.
What do you think?
Oh, here.
That's what I just like that one. 79.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like 79 better than the weed.
I do too. Yeah. I mean, the weed is like pow, fun,
Oh yeah.
fast, big. I mean, honestly, I don't think I can improve it.
I think it's a great summer drinker.
Yeah, it is.
Right? I mean, it's this time of the year. I mean, even if you wanted to throw it into a mixer, throw ice on it, take it outside, do whatever, I think it's going to do great all the way around. However you want to drink it. This is going to be that. This is going to be that big, juicy, meaty.
We want it to go to the back.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yep.
We need to find a base. Like, we need to support it from the deep side, you know?
Yep.
That's a good whiskey. Like, legit.
And the more it's sitting in the glass, the better it's getting.
Yeah.
You can tell like the spikes and the fireworks are starting to flatten out on it.
So, it's almost lunch.
Yep. I've been close.
Let's try to find a barrel for the 79 version, the new 79.
Yep.
So let's look for something that's deep, dark, oaky even. Something I want to add age.
Yep.
Like you said, I want to push things towards the back. I want to build the back, leave the front alone, right?
Yes.
The front's fucking.
It's beautiful. Yep.
So here we go.
Let's do it.
What are you doing?
Getting all our new barrels entered in.
What? Entered
No,
in?
It's exciting. Yes, as they come in, and then entering all their information so we can start blending.
Okay. We've already started blending though. What do we
I
do?
know. We're on top of it.
I
We
know.
got this.
You're like real time in it.
Yeah.
Fuck
Guys,
yeah.
we know.
So basically, we're supposed to intake everything and then blend, but she's actually like sitting on the sidelines doing it real time so we can get the blending done, and then they'll do their intake. Is that right?
Yeah, because we're excited.
We are fucking excited.
Beautiful. You want to go through some 9-year first, see what we got?
Yeah, let's go through some 9-year, try to work on the palette, or find something we think will work for the palette. Maybe put it to the side, but it doesn't matter. We can go forward or backwards.
Okay.
We know that. I'll be honest with you. I think the older first is best. So we know we can always bail something out in the palette, right?
Yep.
So if we can find something that's big and bold on the back and a lot of oak, that's the way I'd like to roll. But I don't want to. If you're locked in.
So no, we're not
Okay,
locked into
cool.
jack shit.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
So we got 11 years here, and we've also got some 9 years here.
Cool.
So we got a mix, and if we think we like where some of the 11 years are going, I can always move them, and I can always drop more
Nice.
11 year. We can keep going.
Let's go with 11-year first. We
Okay.
know. I think we'll bail anything out with the 9.
Okay.
If we need to do a finish, right?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yep. This is a
So,
real,
so right now we're going to go through some of these 11 years and then try to find a nice old base. I say base, not a base whiskey, but something that kind of gets in the background and holds everything up. But we want to do it in an older way, not so much a viscosity way or a slurry, a weight way. We just want it to taste older. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll, if the palate still needs some finesse on the back, we'll go into the 9-year 36%. So those buggers are spicy.
this is one that
See, it's like tobacco.
raw tobacco for sure.
Yeah, we found like kind of a short barrel here. Tobacco. This one here we just tried. These are all 11-year, 36%. That one sucked. That's tobacco bomb. It's only about half full. the short barrel. What do you think? Kind of gives it like a marshmallowy,
That's going the right
but
way.
it gives it that back.
It does. It
Supports it.
it pushed that palate, it pushed the flavor palate way out. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I think let's just go with that one, and we'll keep going after that.
Yep.
Is that cool?
Yep.
What do you think? We'll try it?
Try that one. That's that one.
That one?
I don't think it's more subtle for sure. That's not what we're looking for. I mean, it's,
We already kind of got that,
yeah,
right?
I'd say that's where it's at. It's more subtle, kind of, yeah. It's not what.
I mean, it might be a good, it might be something good to put in there to kind of extend it out. It ain't going to take away.
No. Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that good? Yeah, so we're going to, it's a tobacco bomb. We're going to put it in there. It should kind of lift it up. What are you doing now, Rox?
So we are now dumping one of our new barrels into it, and then I'll get the proof on this barrel as well.
Okay.
So like you said, real time.
So you're gonna drag, you're gonna grab it on the way in.
Yes.
Okay. Poor Rox. She's trying to keep us all in line. This is kind of empty. This one wasn't very heavy. It wasn't very heavy. About-
389.
No
It's
shit.
honestly fuller than I thought.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Probably walk it back.
It's weird how tobacco-y it is. Like, it was no doubt that it was a tobacco barrel.
Hold on. You gonna get some of it? Yep. We're gonna have to tilt the
He was
back.
talking to
I was
you.
gonna say,
Or talking to him.
That's the
Oh,
best.
I'm like, yeah, I gotta get some of
Yeah.
that.
That's how we are too, just different.
Dude, I like the way that looks.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Super dark.
Creeping down on us.
It
Can you believe that?
is. I was expecting a little bit higher,
Yeah.
but I'm still excited about this.
I think I'm good with it.
What's
Yeah.
this one reading?
107. Yeah. Where's that one that we said we could stretch it out? The old whiskey.
I put them all over there. They're all.
Let's grab that. That's where we're gonna go next. We need to make this bigger. We need 1,000 bottles. No reason to even look at the fucking finish yet. So let's stretch this bitch out. Let's keep going old, guys. We gotta make this one a good one.
So we're almost to 1,000. You got one more barrel to dump.
So
Is
look.
what I would think. So kind of focus on what you do.
What if it's badass? I still want to look for that barrel. You think I'm wrong?
No, I'm
It
good
might
with
be
whatever
amazing.
we want to do. I mean, truth be told, I'm still learning this shit. I'm
So-
not going to tell you you're wrong about anything.
He's learning. He's learning. Right there. Did you catch that? But seriously. Yeah, let's find that one and
Grab
stretch
one
it
of
out.
those? Okay.
Yeah. And then let's go into the younger stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just see if that stretcher will stretch it out nice and like, I don't know, dude. I have a feeling. We found a barrel that would kind of stretch this out, but what it really ended up doing was increasing the mouthfeel. Like, made it delicious. So here is the next barrel.
Watch your phone. I want to hit it.
Let's do it. Don't hit me in the face.
Got you, Joe.
Got it?
Yep. Rocks needs
Rox
some
needs
proof,
her
though.
sample.
Yep.
Here, let me.
I'm not
They
trying
call that Rox share. Rox's share.
Thanks.
So we're gonna stop putting 11 year in after this. I think we all decided. It sounds like this did. I think kind of like tie it together.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
Joe pulled this earlier, and it just seemed like it was kind of an easy thing, and it was just easy.
What do you think on the roof?
I think you're easy, bro.
I'm easy.
If I had to guess.
105.
Huh?
105 on the proof.
105 in the proof. Man, these low proofs, but I don't hate them. They're so high rye, it doesn't matter. So next we're gonna probably go look for, if we do anything, which we might not after this. It might just be a ready.
It might be done.
But we might look for a 9 year, a little bit younger. It's hard to believe we're saying younger in 9 year.
Yeah, 9 years.
Ah.
9 years are young shit.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Derek.
What?
Roxanne started to drop this on the ground.
Roxanne!
I stopped her.
Did you learn that? Did you learn that from Bunch?
I knew it. I knew it was coming back.
Yeah, of course it is.
Directly from the Habitual bourbon company.
That's right. We decided that we might want to work on the finish and the palate a little bit, even though we loved it before. I didn't want to do some like a younger, like I say younger, a 9-year 36% might give it a little too much hardiness or like toastiness. But we did it anyways. We like tried it in the tank. So we've hit over 1,000 bottles now, so we're good. There's a bunch of white whiskey coming out the bottom. What's that? Something's leaking.
Yeah, we had a little bit of.
Oh, okay. But so we tried it, and we think it was amazing. We just put a little bit with it. Now we're going to try half the barrel instead of a whole barrel, and see what it tastes like. And what did you say to me just earlier?
Whiskey of the year, this one. I'm just calling it now. Babe Ruth calling shots.
So you think it's whiskey of the year?
Dude, this fucking thing is going to be a badass. I'm just saying.
The whiskey of the year for who?
I think Ascot's. I think it's.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
this
you're fucking crazy.
I don't give a fuck, man. This is good.
He hasn't drank that much either. I think he believes what he's saying.
Still 10 inches?
I say we're probably good to go, guys. The middle of that barrel is bigger. You can't do it by inches.
Okay.
Yeah, all you can do is take the inches. You can't divide them by 2 or anything. So the first half of that barrel is going to be 3/4 of it. So I'd stop and see how it tastes. So, anyways,
We can always add.
he thinks it's whiskey of the year,
Dude, if it does what it did in that class.
but it has to go up against the older shit. It can't be in the 10 or under. This is 11-year-old shit. It's a whole new class. Find a thief.
Dude, that shit looks like prune juice or something.
It does look dark. Okay. Did you stir it?
I did, yeah.
Cool. Dude, the nose is killer. Smells like that first barrel. I'm glad that stuck around. Dude, this smells really good.
I know.
It's only going to get better, dude, as it sits.
I know. Dude, in a week, this thing could be a fucking straight up monster.
It's interesting because you get that 36 out of it. But just the really nice notes of it. Yeah, it's good. Do we stop?
I don't want to fuck it up. That's really good.
We don't put the rest of that barrel in?
So let's see what it's like tomorrow.
I think I kind of like it where it's
I
at.
like it. I like it a lot right now.
Because if we go too far, it might counteract, like, yeah, might close the palate up, you know?
Dude, like that. What I love about that,
Buddy,
like,
that's good.
it doesn't taste constructed.
So,
You know what I
you say
mean?
constructed?
Right.
So I totally agree.
It,
It's like it happened naturally.
Yes,
And we've been forcing things for a couple of years.
yeah.
Because we were trying to make 6-7-year-old whiskey that actually tastes pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But this tastes like old whiskey.
Yes, it tastes like, like we just dumped old whiskey straight out of a barrel into that tank, and it'll go into a bottle.
And the palate's banging, man.
And then you couple that with a gravity feed bottling, and I think, dude, we got something special.
Dude, we should side by side it. Dude, so noses. Dude, there's no comparison. This is the tank, 7788. No comparison.
It's not.
It's not even in the same ballpark. It's not even in the same ballpark.
No, it's a whole different league of whiskey.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, you don't have to taste it. I mean, I don't even have to taste them. I already know. And that's delicious.
It is.
Honestly.
Real good.
That's really good. Holy shit. 88's bomb. So good. 88's deeper and darker. 77 has more of a flow. Palate flow.
77's delightful. I mean, it really is very balanced across the palate. Like, it's just, you can tell, like, that thing
Yeah.
is just,
And it's like, I'm going to say it's practical, the right word. 88's like a reminiscence.
yeah.
Like you get deep. It's like contemplation. 77 is gluttony.
Yeah.
But this,
So I haven't tasted this
It's
one
like
against them
both.
yet, but
yeah, I don't know.
dude, it drowns them on the palate.
It's not even
I mean,
close.
I mean, like both of those, when we were doing both of those, they were so strong. But this, I mean, as soon as you drink this, it literally just snuffs out the both of them. It just outblinds them. It's
over.
not even comparable.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it. There's no holes. There's no holes in that.
I mean, look how dark and clear.
I'm not sure it's because we have older whiskey as much as we have a lot of whiskey to work with, but we aren't. We're going through barrels back there. We've only been through like 10% or less,
Yeah, maybe.
and we haven't really found anything bad.
No, every single thing has been very, very workable.
And even something we're like, we don't want to work with this one, but then we used it on the next one,
Yeah.
on our other tanker.
Yep.
Or we used it later on in the blend. That palate's starting to kind of die down a little bit on the back.
Just a little bit.
I say we ride it out. I don't think we do anything else.
Yeah.
Let's wait a day or two. A day or
Yep,
two.
I agree.
But we know what we can do. We know where to get with the same barrel.
Oh yeah. We know where that last ingredient. We know where it's at.
Don't lose.
We still have about half a barrel.
Don't
of it.
don't lose that barrel.
No,
So we're done drinking today.
done.
We accomplished our mission. We're gonna meet our deadline
Yep.
with time
Yep.
to spare. I mean, I'm not sure what even happened. I don't want to fuck with that wheated either.
No,
the
it's
honey wheat's
it's
really
done.
good.
Yeah, it's done.
I'm afraid to mess with that too much. We're not going to have 1,000 bottles. We'll have 600. Hopefully it goes through, but we'll see. It should, because this is released at the same time.
Yeah, and this
This is
is
gonna-
this is the big batch.
That's gonna be the big one.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yep.
Love you guys.
See you guys.
We're wore the fuck out. We've been worried all month and drinking all day. So this is Sean and Jennifer Taylor of Taylor Apiary. Apiary.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that mean? Apiary.
It's just a bee yard.
A bee yard. Right on. So they have been members for a while. Came in a few months ago. Dropped off a couple of bottles of honey. We actually used your honey, which you just found out, in batch 89. So, and I actually have some video of that process as well.
Yep.
So, but they don't see me putting it in, but I explained to them the process of that we did a really quick honey finish, really, because your honey's super deep and like dark.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's mostly tree flowers.
That's why, huh? So you can tell it's not sugar. Like
No,
it's like,
it's not in clover honey.
yeah, a lot of essence.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flavor to it.
Yep. So, how did you get started doing bees, anyways? Like, what happened?
Mostly it was her fault.
Your fault?
Yes. I came home one day, it was Father's Day, my very first Father's Day, and she told me that she had my present for me out in the backyard.
That's
and
fine.
I walked outside and I said, oh, okay, I guess I'm a beekeeper now.
That's
and
awesome.
That was 13 years ago.
So it's kind of your present too.
Yeah.
I do those too, all the time. I do. That's the best present though, because you guys get to grow closer together and do so. It's really neat. So, so you kind of do it like it seems like it's a hobby. It's also sort of like a business, but it's like
It is the only hobby we've ever had that actually made money.
that's interesting.
So that's new.
Cool.
But we try and do light harvesting. We only take about 40% when we harvest because
nice.
we don't like to take everything that the bees have done, because their honey is like steak and vegetables, and then people take it all and feed them back sugar water, which is like potato chips and junk food.
Interesting.
And
Really?
So we
Oh,
try
I get
to
it.
do minimal harvesting.
It's like junk food for them.
Yes. So we do minimal harvesting so that the bees can keep all of the nutrition from the work that they put into it.
Cool.
And I'd say, our annual losses are less than 1%. So as far as beekeepers go, most people will look at 30 to 40% losses every year. We don't experience that because we don't take everything that they make. We let them keep most of it.
That's great. So you also, Jennifer, bought us a present. You bought him a present, right?
Yes.
That's how it works. It's the whole thing. So
We do a lot of volunteer work. We go and do a lot of times like art fairs, craft fairs, we'll set up booths and we'll bring observation hives in, and we talk about bees.
Nice.
We also will sell bees.
So awareness.
Yes, we're trying to teach people about bees and just bring that knowledge and put it out there for people. And like I said, we try and focus on the bees themselves as opposed to the honey. And we're just trying to make sure that bees are a sustainable item.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
60% of our food is pollinated by bees,
Yeah.
so they're kind of important.
They are pretty important.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean and Jennifer, for being part of this. Like, it's a huge deal to us that you help keep the lights on and contribute to the whole thing. It's really neat. So, love you guys.
Yep. Thank you.
So, this is kind of the final touch on the weeded honey wheat. We thought it was just about perfect, and except for just needed a little more balance. So we did a really quick honey finish. We did a slurry of honey in this tank into a bottle, put it into a dry barrel, let it soak in overnight, filled it up with almost full, like 3/4 full, let it sit overnight again, which is super fucking quick, and because we just were running out of time. And now we're putting it back in, and I think this honey weeded batch is gonna blow your fucking mind, dude. It's so good. I don't even know if it needed this last barrel. Now that I tried it today, but it needed more. We don't want to have under like 500, 600 bottles. So, all right, guys, this one's done. I tried the other batch, the 79 Mega 79. And it's fire. I don't know if we're gonna touch it anymore. I think we're done. So. About it. I'm gonna actually bung this up and keep it. So I don't think we got all the honey out of the wood, and use it again. So I tried this big tank today, and I just don't know if we want to do anything with it. It's a cherry bomb right now. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way, but it's fire. 2 or 3 days. Hopefully it stabilizes. We can bottle this shit up and get all this ready for Porter. Porter will be here next week. Love you guys. Talk soon. It's bottling day. We bottled 89, which is honey wheat. We've bottled that already, and now we're bottling 90, which is basically batch 79 elevated. Batch 79 with just really worked on the finish hardcore. Put a lot of older bourbon in it, as you already know. But we're getting ready for Matt Porter to show up, and everybody's chipping in. So what are you doing over there?
Over here?
Yeah, you're doing corks?
So corks, then putting the tag on, then the tamper.
So Joe, it's an assembly line. Because, see, and we are now started just using looks super unsafe, but we all know not to get underneath it. We're probably gonna need to get a platform, but we have started using gravity instead of pneumatics. Joe is doing the bottling. You just let that one go way too far. That one's still going. Oh, it stopped. What do you do? Pour it out?
Guesstimate.
Huh?
Guesstimate.
Oh, yeah. It moves over here. Corks. The labels. And then